Audio Jungle.
This is Bystanders at Newsstand on a Wednesday morning. I'm Michael Adekunle, and you're watching Bystanders at Newsstands on Flip TV. On today's newspaper review, I have here with me the Nation newspaper, which reads, Atiku, Duke, Ezekwesili, absent as parties sign Pact. I repeat, very good headline here. Atiku, Duke, Ezekwesili, absent as parties sign Pact. With a rider here, Atiku is saying something here. I wasn't invited, says PDP candidate. That is Atiku. I wasn't invited, says PDP candidate. Abdul Salami, all were invited. With a very good headline here again. Dad hangs self after killing his 4 children. Dad hangs self after killing his 4 children. Obasanjo pushing $27 billion free trade arrangement. With a very good picture here which illustrates Borno State Governor Kashim Shettima discussing with Lagos State Governor Akinwumi Ambode and former Ekiti State Deputy Governor Mrs. Modupe Adelabu at the APC Southwest National Peace and Reconciliation Committee interactive hearing with Osun and Oyo State members at the Government House, Ibadan, Oyo State yesterday. This is what we have on the Nation newspaper. We have our reviewers at the newsstands. Let's join them. They have to say something. Talking about Atiku Abubakar, the candidate of the major opposition party, was absent from the party's signing pact. What happened?
Actually, really, he was given an excuse that he was not invited. And Abu was saying that nobody was not invited. It's not an excuse. 2015, they signed it. 2015, they signed it. Abu Abubakar is one that organized it, that they signed it. Buhari signed it, Jordan signed it. So what he was saying is not true, that he was not invited.
Is Atiku afraid of defeat or what?
He's already afraid of defeat now. He's already saying adultery on the war. Because he was saying that the peace comment is favoring the president.
He's favoring the president?
Yes, that's what he was saying. And people are saying, people eyes have opened. So we don't want to go back to Egypt again. This government is working.
It's working.
Yes, it's working. But what people don't understand that a house cannot be demolished in one day, and it can demolish in one day. It cannot build in a day.
You have something to say, sir?
I have something to say. Okay. Like when you say a house cannot be destroyed in one day, and you cannot build it in one day. You can destroy a house in one day, but you cannot build it in one day. But there is something that somebody will put in place. Like if a house is destroyed in one day, under 6 months you should be able to see a solid foundation that is behind that construction. So let me tell you now, you see, if you tell me like the present government is working, I will not argue with you. But there is a say who says, somebody asked a dog that there is a part in your house. He said, let me see it on the floor. So what I'm telling you now is, Nigerians are very, very annoyed and they are hungry. Because you cannot tell me, because if a father wants to build a house and he should keep all his children in hungry. Look at the life expense is so high now that, in fact, if you are receiving 50,000 naira as a salary, you cannot use it to buy anything. How much are we buying a bag of rice? How much are we buying spaghetti? You see, there are things that you don't need to be told. We are all human beings. How much are we paying for WAEC? How much are we paying for jam? How much are we paying? What is the economics? If you look at the environment, you see people, there is no smiles on their face. You see young men with white hair. You understand? So what I'm telling you is, we in Nigeria, as of 2015, we stood solidly behind APC and with a lot of promises. But at the end of the day, we cannot even find any promises. Most of the promises were being made after the election. People were just going around, nothing to show off. So if you tell me this government is working, I will not argue. I'm not going to argue it with you. But they say see is believing. See what is in the floor, and you have to make a comparison. What was our reason why we voted PDP out? We voted them out because they were not capable of holding the economy of this country. People complained. But at the end of the day, when these people came with a lot of promises, what was their promises now? So there is a question I'm asking. And
Sir, do you agree with it?
No, I can never agree with him. I can never agree with him because as at now, the project are still going on. That APC doing is going on. They did not stop the project.
But Nigerians are saying they've not seen an impact of this government.
Because they didn't go out. If they go out, they will see it. Look at Lagos Express by the road. They are doing it. They are working there. The railway station linking to Abuja, they finish it. A certain wicked project in Nigeria State, they are doing it during Jonathan regime. Okay. This government continues and finish it. Wike was saying that, I heard it in the news, he was saying that they don't even expect this government to finish it. Which they did it. They finished it. They went there to commission it. Is that not the project? What are we talking about? When a governor or a state can be saying that. So our problem in this country is that you don't have to be patient. China suffered this thing for more than 15 years. They closed all their border. And they suffer. To say that they never became the same, but now they are enjoying.
I think he has made a very good point also.
I have a comment. Now, if you say that Wike made so many promises, he's saying that the project cannot be ended, they cannot be done. It's just a story, you understand? A project of 120 kilometers from Lagos to Ibadan, if such a project can take more than 5 or 6 years under construction, that means you don't know what you are saying. Because that road has so claimed so many lives today as I'm talking to you. Claimed so many lives. So many people have died along that road. So if Nigeria, if they really have us in mind and they believe they are the government of the people, at least a road of 120 kilometers should be constructed or to be put in place under 3 years. And if you tell me a road that started in the previous government, is the previous government that started it. Jonathan started this route. I'm not trying to be lopsided though, because I'm a true Nigerian, and everything that is happening to us today, every Nigerian can feel the impact. You understand? If you look around, you see so many graduates. You understand? You see so many people stranding in the street. They don't even know what to do. You understand? So what I'm telling you, a road of 120 kilometers is a road that can be constructed under one administration. Now this road, they promise that this road is not going to be completed now until 2022, of which lives are dying every day on this road. So let me tell you one thing. If you are talking about China, China's system of government is different, is completely different from our own system. China fought corruption to the teeth. Are you ready to go for a revolution as we are standing so? It's a question. If you are ready to go for a revolution, let's start it from here, because everybody will mark one of his family that have corrupted this country. China system of government is a communist system of government. It's not a capitalist system of government. In a capitalist you cannot compare a capitalist system of government and a communist system of government. You see, the Chinas are different from us. Now let's make this an example. Though you are fighting, people are fighting. We are fighting corruption. Some people from APC and PDP, both of them are all corrupt. Both PDP and APC, they are all birds of the same feather. They flew together. Now somebody cross line, somebody who has a case in EFCC, he crossed line, left PDP and joined the ruling party. His case has been suspended. I know, even without mentioning any name, you know, I know that so many people have cross-started to other party, and you are telling me that Nigeria, China suffered such kind of thing, that that Nigeria is suffering it. Is it the way China rule their own country? No, it's something that you know, I know. China did not rule their country like that. If you don't know the history of China, I will tell you what happened during the Test Mao in 1945 in China. China suffered and they closed their border and everybody paid that price. Are you ready to pay that price today? Am I ready to pay that price? Their children, the looters, are their children ready to pay that price? They are not ready to pay that price. And in a country, if you want a country to move forward, is when a police constable will go and arrest a governor. If a police constable cannot go and arrest a governor, how do you think that country will have a future? See, let me tell you something, we should stop deceiving ourselves. You understand? You know, I know, to feed 3 square meals a day, as I'm talking to you, most Nigerians cannot feed 3 times.
Do you agree with him?
I will not agree. The reason why is that during Jonathan regime, does everybody have to 3 square meals? As Jonathan regime, does everybody?
He said during Jonathan's regime, was any Nigerian proud of a 3 square meal?
Thank you very much. You see, it's just like a man who has a wife now. Maybe you are managing with that wife and you thought she's not behaving well like the way you think, and you decide to send her out and you bring another woman. You understand? Now you bringing that woman now, you are bringing another new person into your family. The way she will behave later, you will not know. So what really happened to us then? You understand? We kind of overrated APC. You understand? We thought with their promises,
bring about the change, right?
Yes, of course, that with their promises, if they come in, that this is going to be better. You understand? Let me tell you, what was the value of Naira to $1 then? What was the value of Sefa to a Naira then? What was the value of a yen to a Naira then? You understand? The value of a Naira to $1 was, even at the point of depreciating, it was around 190 to 200 Naira. But as I'm talking to you today, right from Central Bank, dollar is more than 365. So if you make in comparison, you see, we are not fools. When these people ruled this country at their first time, they were not up to our age. Let's be sincere. You see, so the value of your money today, Naira, is one of the most worthless money on earth as I'm talking to you today. Like the previous government were changed Sefa for around 300 Naira. But as I'm talking to you now, Sefa is around 650. So now if you tell me that during Jonathan time, the value of 5,000 Naira during Jonathan time is almost 12,000 Naira now. And now if I give you 1,000 Naira now, so you go and buy me 3 titles now, you cannot. And if you doubt it with me, let me give you 1,000 Naira. Go there and buy me titles, not fake titles. We have original titles. No, on a more serious note.
It depends how you can price now. You can get it.
It depends on how you can price?
Yes, you can get it. Yeah. You can get it. He was saying that during Jonathan regime, fine. It's not the same during Jonathan regime that they are selling crude oil high and they are making money. During the Jonathan regime, Nigeria make a lot of money on crude oil.
Okay. And we didn't see the money. Okay, you have something to say. And we didn't see the money. Okay. What I have to say that I know APC have tried their own. It is not today, my brother. There's no any miracle. It's not possible for person to just go like you are like let me give you an example. Like they say I should build a house. It can take me a lot of days or a lot of years to build the house. But if they told me that go and demolish this house, you just take me ordinary day to demolish the house. So this country have spoiled. It's not because of the government that is in power like now. This country have spoiled because whereby corruption everywhere, both PDP, both APC, everywhere corruption. When person will carry 10 people money, 20 people money. Some people go and import sand. Some people will import cement. Some people will import even pan to cover their house. So all this is corrupt. So if Buhari can try his own best to fight for only that corrupt, for me, I'm okay for that. So anybody...
Gentlemen, there's something I want you to look at. We have on the Nation newspaper,
Yes.
Atiku, Duke, Ezekwesili, absent as parties sign pact. Why is Atiku absent? Why is Duke absent? Why is Ezekwesili absent? And meanwhile, the incumbent president attended it. He signed it with other 71 aspirants. So what do you think is the problem?
You see, at times you understand, if you want to have a peace talk or peace accord, you understand, you must relate very well with the opposition. Yes, if your relationship shows to be somehow lopsided, you understand, because Atiku is a very big wing among the whole of the candidate that is contesting against Buhari. Atiku is the most powerful candidate that is facing Buhari today. So if there is going to be anything between Atiku and Buhari or Atiku and other parties for peace talk, you understand, it has to be well organized. You understand? If you look at the category of people that are there, you understand, you will know that Tomio is not well organized. We have a lot of caliber of people in this country that will be invited. Let's be factual. Nigeria is for me and you. You understand? Bringing some people there about 71. No. During the time Jonathan did his own, it wasn't like this. You understand? It was well organized. I don't know. Maybe you see it or I saw it. You understand? You see, in a situation like this, where you are getting very close to election like this, you have to be very, very sensitive and diplomatic in terms of doing things. If you are not diplomatic, you understand, because people will want to see your fault. You as a leader, you must be a diplomat, somebody that will convince a lot of people that will attend to you. Now, if you look at it now, Atiku has a reason. Duke has a reason. Ezekwesili, they have reasons. And if you ask them of their reason, they will give you a very understanding reason. You understand? That will be best known. That you maybe at the end of the day you reason with them. So to me, this peace impact, you understand, they should rethink about it again and recall another one so that they will sit down and settle between themselves, just like the way the previous government did it. But if you do it like this, a shallow peace impact now. You see, we are all Nigerians, so because if anything happens to this country, it will affect you, it will affect me. You understand? So we have to be liberal. No, we have to be liberal in terms of doing things. This peace impact, they should resettle it, reschedule a time. Again, that most of the higher dignitaries from some over the world, yeah, like when this man came, this late Kofi Annan, he came for this peace impact. Who are the foreign dignitaries that are here? None. So if you want to do something, you should do it wisely and educatively. Don't do something. We are not in garage. We are in we're in modern civilization. We are in modern world. So now they should reschedule our time.
You see, I listen for way people they say in here, and everybody are making opinions. You see, in Nigeria today, we don't see that in Nigeria that you know go move forward. That's why we pray to God. We go same person, we go move Nigeria, move forward, so that everything will do okay for Nigeria. But we don't see that in Nigeria is a country. We no get mother, get father. You go chop and you go. You know, nobody go ask you. Say, how do we teach up Nigeria? You know, you see, in Nigeria, I am a Nigerian citizen, man. Yeah, one person I need to come to Nigeria and move Nigeria forward. I don't see it for many years ago. I sleep, I wake up, I pray to God. Who go move Nigeria and move forward? I don't go through a ladder from down. See, my son, look this ladder. Anybody who shall say he cut down from up this ladder, you will know say now this person I will move Nigeria forward. I stand. So as they look at the leader, I see when the person come down, he reach the center. God say, open your eye, look at this person. I look at Atiku. You know, but I say it for many years. But people they laugh me here. Where I start saying Atiku, where I say Atiku will be thief. But today, Atiku, he come out with a spirit of living God. He don't promise all the Nigeria that I will move in Nigeria forward. Listen, this party is where they do, where Atiku no attend. There are many ways we go to somebody. This road you said they go, so not follow it. Follow this way. But if you know obey to God, if you follow that road, something will happen to you. You know, because Atiku don't know the plan. With Buhari and Tinubu and the code plan against him. Because everybody say Atiku good, but people don't like it. You know, because me no say whether Atiku come there or na bad thing or na good thing. Everybody get your own mind. You know, but I want to tell you something. In Nigeria, everybody come here and talk in your opinions. How the way this one will go, this one will go. But that opinions, where did they talk? Nobody their mind. Now the way Nigeria be, sufferness is this too much. Nobody they happy. May continue for this kind of sufferness. You know, you be Nigerian citizen. There's nothing we go get for Nigeria. You cannot get anything for Nigeria. And some people dey now. Some people dey. Listen. So people dey for Nigeria here. By 2 years they never pay landlord. And another they carry they go court. And the court said don't have for them. And some student graduate, they don't get job. Nothing. Some day they right Okada. You go come here now, people go day here from morning till 1 o'clock. Midnight, no work. You know, I beg please, let us vote the person who will move Nigeria forward. I believe my own understanding, my own opinions. I believe say Atiku, he will move Nigeria forward. Everybody will enjoy this.
But he should have attended the signing of the peace talk.
Yeah.
Peace agreement. I'm talking about the peace agreement. You should have attended it.
You see, let me say our first talk. This meeting with the OC yesterday, we Atiku no go. That was our first talk. Maybe have
its own reasons, right?
Okay. You know.
My own belief, I didn't believe that Atiku can move this country. Because the reason that I've said so is Atiku have Mekano. Atiku is the one that imported the generator. Look at light issue now. We always have light. You understand? Like before. You understand? So when Atiku enter, Atiku didn't even enter safe. He has to say that. I read it inside paper that he told that he want to sell NPC. You understand? 90% he want to sell. So Atiku cannot offer anything in this Nigeria. And for Buhari, is only Buhari will be expecting that to do something. But the reason that Buhari cannot do things very 100% okay. And anytime, I want you to know that we dey in civilian present. If you write something that you want to do, I want to give my people food. Maybe I want to go and buy rice, rate of 20,000, to come and sell it, rate of 30,000. You pass that bill to the house. Those house will not approve it. All those house will not tell you, say, okay, Oga, we go sign this thing, but this right, you go add money. Our own percentage is also percentage. If Buhari refuse, or if any government in power that time refuse, house will not sign it. So, and if house didn't sign it, it cannot use in power because it's a civilian present. If it's army present now, it can say, okay, is what I want. So this man that is there, she have tried his own possible best. I still pray because last year, during the time of last year election, I didn't take fasting because of this Buhari. And this year, by the grace of God Almighty, I've never eaten this morning. I didn't have money to eat, but I believe that I will also, that I'll get the money. I will still fasting for her for this year. May God Almighty let her enter, because I know that this man, if he flush all those kaba, if he deal with those kaba, Nigeria will be okay. Look at many things. He have write many things to House. Saraki didn't sign it. What do you expect him to do? President has a power. Senate president has a power. Speaker of the House, he have power. So these three people, they are the one that is spoiling Nigeria. So if president writes something to go and submit for the rest two people, if they didn't agree, he didn't have any power to do anything.
Thank you very much.
Listen, Buhari no have anything to do for Nigeria. Now the people wey no get brain, people wey no get sense, people wey no know the future and their life dey go. Like I support Buhari. My mother born me. Listen, my mother born me. My father born me. The time wey Buhari dey rule us, they call me sit down, tell me by the time wey Buhari rule us, wey dey overthrow how the way Nigeria be. This month wey dey come so, I tell you my son, if you vote for this man, you will remember me. What I tell you before they die. You hear me now? Now they tell me I look it how the way Buhari government be. Wait. Can you tell me? Can you tell me? Since I born, wait. Can you tell me? Since I born, wait.
He has right. He has right.
Wait. The employee as a staff of the company. Then you sick, the company will take care of you. So you can be a
wait. What you talking? No message to me. Come, can you tell me, Mr. Man? Wait, come. You be tattoo a woman be of Nigeria. You are a Nigerian citizen. I know, so you know the true word. Listen,
we are working in Guinness.
I know, say
Guinness will treat you.
Guinness you said it also. I have many brothers, many sisters there where they work. I know how many workers where Guinness they sack every month there. You don't go for Guinness. If you go to picnic, I know how many workers where picnic they sack. You hear me now? In Nigeria, we don't be past the Oscati. When person go call and deceive us for break. You know, now what I say we don't go to school, but we know how the way Nigeria they go.
So that's your own opinion.
You hear me now?
What they saying, the man is saying wrong. Atiku is not our problem. Atiku have done government before, and they have seen what you have done in this Nigeria. Many, when we are suffering today, they are the causer. They are the causer. The PDP are the causer.
So this existed during the last regime?
Yes.
Not this present regime?
This present regime will even favor us, because this regime, even the farmers are enjoying this regime. The farmers, they enjoy this regime.
Were they not enjoying the previous regime?
At all. About last 7 years ago and 10 years ago, how much are they selling fertilizer? But now the fertilizer is only 5,000 or 6,000 naira. Yeah, I'm a farmer.
Okay, what do you do for Lagos State? What do you do here now? Why you don't go to your go to farm?
Why I cannot get?
Lagos is blocked to anybody.
I get son, I get children. Myself, weekly, I get annual leave. I used to go house, go to my village and go farm. Everybody should go farm, but we are dependent to buy. Why can't we produce?
Yes.
Why can't we produce? We are dependent to buy for Nigeria.
Okay.
We are dependent to buy for Nigeria. Why can't we produce? What are we produce for Nigeria? Tell me one thing. Mention one thing that the Nigeria produce. I produce. Tell me one thing.
Has passed the question to you.
Whenever I say, you say,
no, yes,
listen
no.
Now, wait. I will tell you, say, I can tell you, say, where to make, where to speak out for your mouth, or right, or you not right. You see, in Nigeria today, since the body they rule us, nobody where don't go farm, go and make farm, bring the food, come for Nigeria, come to eat. How many farm where they make for Nigeria, where if you circulate all the old Nigerian people to eat? You hear me now? That's why Buhari go block a border, make food don't they come. If you look at this rice now, last now they come for Nigeria again. How many rice we Nigeria they produce for a year? Where we contain all the whole Nigeria? Listen, come and tell us something. Wait,
let them speak.
Oh, yeah. You want to speak?
Hello? You are talking about the rice. You are killing yourself for that. You are eating expired rice. Expired rice. You are eating expired rice. Chemical. You know that some people are just going. We are moving on, go on the road. Some people just die instantly. is chemical affected.
Okay.
Even you said there's no change. Look at this Lagos, yes, sir. We told this Lagos here. Don't this regime go to the old Lagos and you see the changes. See overhead bridge. See houses where are built, the old buildings are condemned, rebuilt, and new buildings. Go to this, especially this Agege. Yes, it's all this. So beggar, who do house? So beggar,
Then nobody dey build your house here. Nobody dey build house. Come here, just come. Wait.
Very interesting edition of Bystanders at Newsstand today. I'm Michael Adekunle. Remember, you're watching Flip TV, and I am reporting from the newsstands. Have a good day.